So my fellow peeps, no, my gentlemen and women. So I'm here today. You obviously see the title of the video and the topic of the discussion. I'm gonna try to be as clear as possible because I know I be fumbling through my videos a bit, so my voice a bit, cause I'm not used that not yet, but I'm starting to get comfortable, but yeah, I still try to be as fluent and clear as possible so y'all can hear me. But yeah, so sorry about that if I sound a bit off and muffled. Like I said, it's bootlegged for now, but this is no laughing matter, so I'm not gonna pretend like this is a joke. So yeah, topic of discussion today is the cost of going, or you can call it wherever, like the cost of Hollywood, cost of fame. This is what happens when you get to a certain extent, height in life, or say like entertainment, and yeah, you still. And I'm sick of that. I just want to clear that up too, like because like it's really infuriating. And when I see people say that, I'm not the person to do it, but it just makes me it makes me feel when somebody says like when you have like a lot, when a celeb like they have a lot of money, like they have a lot of money, why are they going through depression? I just want to pick them up and body slam them right through the floor, like seriously, like that doesn't matter. That shouldn't matter, but you already know people just, if they already they're clouded by their envy, or their envy, or not liking that person. So of course that's gonna cloud their judgment even further, and they don't really think about they don't think about others like that, so except themselves. So that's exactly why they say that. So no, money is not the road to happy and joy. It's not. Well, yeah, money is not the road to happiness. Happiness isn't money. Money doesn't come from joy. Joy and spoils doesn't come from money and fame. None of it does. I know, cause most people, when they go, especially now, it's much more worse. Because when most people, most likely still go famous, and most likely because it doesn't matter or not, because you carry your past issues. You carry your past issues, whatever it may be, abuse, abuse, whether it's physical, emotionally, and mentally. That's what's most likely. And whatever issue that led from that depression. That's what mostly people go through every day. Everybody goes through depression, and that's that's basically another topic for another video. But that's basically like because the overpressure from being. See, I feel like it's like the overpressure from being, like you always have to. I guess from you have bills, and then you have especially like you have like very deep, extreme problems. That's all. I'm gonna get it to like that's another too. Like I was gonna say like family. Like that's basically the most important aspect. And I like people like to say that just anybody it doesn't start. That's because it doesn't start with the family. Like yes, it does. That's what's most importantly about. That's how an individual. That's how most people are, especially celebs, shaped today. Is because what happened. That's how mostly I was shaped. But I'm trying to work on that. It's because of what happened. Because a child imitates what they see from their parents. So no, I don't want to hear that that it doesn't matter, that it doesn't always start within the home, and when that's very much the case. Who's the most infamous killers in the world? Like Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, they all had problems at home, and that's where the root starts at. And that's another topic too for another video. But yeah, like that's what that's why many celebrities when they talk about where their depression, when you start to notice it, and they talk about what's wrong, about why they're being depressed. Yeah, mostly they bring up like what happened to them, at home, and what they've been struggling with, that what they've been struggling at, going at home, and whether it's like their daily or it's like the ridicule from others, being like under pressure 24/7 from others, or his family. Like, yeah, it's just, and that's why for celebrities, that's like that's the norm. But mostly, like, why everybody is like, because it all stems down to money, and the government, and America. I mean, if you see me on Twitter, and if you see me like mostly in the political section, I call America, I call it America, but with like 3 Ks, because yeah, they said, because nothing ever was done. Nothing. Like America, like how they like to play like land of the free. They like to how to say like home of the brave, land of the free. But when it comes to groups and people like certain organizations and people like the KKK, they haven't been touched. They haven't been touching forever or at all. So yeah, okay, I'll believe that. I'll believe it. I want to see it. But yeah. Like that's where mostly like that's another crucial part. Basically, I would say that's the centerpiece, because that's how, like, because parents, they how they get, whether they like take on like how they're struggling in life, basically like going on to like some parents, like, because they start to like, it's their job is getting too very difficult. They make like they have too many jobs, making too many ends meet. I mean, I'm gracious like to be where I'm at, like not being. I mean, I'm looking forward to move out. But as far as like, yeah, that's why parents like have so much pressure too. I mean, but mostly likely everybody who's living on their own. Cause because you it's almost like too, if it's getting like much more expensive to to even have a place of your own. Cause it all goes into account. You got those expenses. Damn, and that's a lot. Cause you need like food, clothes, electronics, like that all plays, and that all adds up, and that's like a very lot, not cheap. And I like food. Yeah, food. I don't know if clothes is like, but yeah, like I'll say food. Oh yeah, food and electronics is like the worst expenses, like, because they cost like so damn much, because it's like so because everybody eats. Everybody eats, and everybody's constantly basically nowadays on their phone and wherever the electronics they have. So yeah, that's why it costs. There's like a huge market in food and electronics much more, because everybody it's crucial. Everybody needs it. So, and you're not going like 2 days or even 3 days without eating. So that's why I say, like, yeah, that's why like they're like basically like the top expenses. But as far as like back to yeah, that's why mostly you see like it's real insane, because like I want to get into that too. Like another actor, like everybody should know it by now. Like this actor that's like, it was like 2 days ago. Michael K. Williams. He was just playing on. If you just been watching Lovecraft Country. I mean, I seen a few episodes, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point. what we're talking about right now. So, he's been playing in Lovecraft and what else? He's played in a lot of stuff. He's played in video games. He's played in movies, but he's mostly known for The Wire, being in The Wire, and most likely now Lovecraft. Cause he gets around, but I guess as far as everybody basically knows him still, but I know, but as far as I guess still he's still known to be caught on to still be known around the world. So, but yeah, but y'all basically know what just happened to him by now. Like he died due to they said they found him in his apartment due to an overdose. And that's because I catch on. I don't know if about y'all, because I catch on very fast. Because another actor too, just he was a kid. I heard he was sick. He's if you all been if you're big into Marvel or DC, he was playing the young Ash. I mean no, he was playing a young Barry Allen, the Flash on the Flash TV show. I don't know if it's the same TV show or the CW TV show or something like that. But yeah, he's playing a young Flash, a young Barry Allen, and his name was his real name in real life was Logan Williams, and that's another thing. He was a kid. He was 16, and he was already using cocaine. How is he getting that if he's basically he's still 16? You know why? It's his parents didn't know about that. It's come on now, he's 16. Where can he get drugs from? Or if not, they didn't know about it at all. It's the fact that they let that happen. They let that happen within their son. But that's another reason why too that that's that's a whole nother topic too, of why child actors are, especially pagan I guess pagan girls, pagan a certain contest, pagan ballerinas have so much pressure too. But child actors though, because they go through so much jack through because of their damn parents. They always pushing them.